Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. Today I've got an all-natural craft for you that's great for the summertime. We're going to be turning these corn husks into these adorable dolls, and I'm going to show you how to make one right now. For this project, you will need corn husks, a shallow pan filled with warm water, 2 millimeter thick jute twine, rubber bands, scissors, and a towel. Now, you should be able to find these in your grocery store, and this is the bag that I was able to get. They also come in smaller sizes. These are about ½ a pound, and out of one of these you can make about 10 dolls. Now, it depends, of course, on the packaging of the company. So what I did is I took my corn husks out and I placed them in a pan full of water. And this is important. You need to let them soak in warm water for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then they get nice and soft. Now this is why you're going to want to use a towel, because you are going to get your surface area wet. You're going to want 4 pieces of corn husk. And you want to try to get 4 that are about the same size. So let's see. God, this one's a little bit bigger. If you have smaller ones, you can put those to the outside, the bottom, and the top, because you're going to put 4 of these on top of each other. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now see how that one's shorter? So if it's on the outside, that's fine. You're also going to need 1 extra one, and this one can be a skinny one. So I'm going to hold on to this one. What you want to do is pinch the top, and taking your rubber band the top. Now I'm using these smaller rubber bands just because they go much faster than using giant ones, but you can use a giant one if you want, just as long as it's a nice strong rubber band. So make sure that's rubber banded at the top. And then what you want to do is flip your corn husks inside out. So I'm going to take 2 on one side, 2 on the other, and I'm just going to flip this over like that. Now I'm going to put this aside for just a second because I'm going to make some hair. And in this case, I'm going to be using this red jute. The jute comes in different colors if you want, or you can just use natural. And I'm going to wrap this around 10 to 15 times around my hand. Now, if you want long hair, you're going to cut it on one side. If you want short hair, you're going to cut it on both sides. What you're going to do is slip it off of your fingers, pinch it in the center like a figure 8, and then you're going to take another piece of string and you're just going to tie it right in the middle. And you just do a double knot there. 1 and 2. And so you can see this can make short hair if you cut it on both sides. And if you wanted to do long hair, you would cut it on one side and tie it here. But I'm doing short hair. Okie dokie. Next thing you're going to do is take a piece of string about 6 to 8 inches long and slide this in between the double layers. Just like that. And tie it off. Now cut yourself another piece of string. Again, 8 to 10 to 12 inches long. Gather up the corn husk to make your head. And tie off where the neck should be. And you want to tie this nice and tight. And just snip. Now the piece that I told you that you needed a tiny skinny piece for, this is going to be for the arms. So you're just going to take this piece and you're just going to roll it from one side to the other. Just like that. Give it a little twist, just in the middle, and make sure it stays. And then again, open it up so you've got 2 on either side. Slide this up and right underneath where that neck is. Then figure out where you want your waist to be and tie it off. And this one, I'm going to be using some natural jute here. And just tie it off nice and tight. Now, at this point in time, you can tie off the hands. Just figure out where you want them to be. Just tie them off one, and tie them off two. Now, if you want to, you can circle the arms and tie them together at this point, because then you could add a little child if you wanted to. But I'm going to leave these open for now. Now, here you can see you've kind of got yourself someone wearing a dress. Snip off all these extras. If you want, you can stop right here. And this is how you add your hair. Remember that string up at the top? Just take your hair, lay it on top, and tie it in place. So right now, if you wanted to be a person wearing a dress, you would be done. But if you want to make it into a person wearing pants, then all you have to do is find the center and split it right down the middle up to that waist, and then tie the legs off, just like you did the arms. So you give yourself a nice piece of jute twine here, and just tie off one leg. And another leg. Now, as you are playing with these and making more of these, I find them very addictive. Like once you start making them, they're super fun, and you can start making all different kinds of things, like different sized ones. Let me show you. Just cut that little bit off. So you can make different sized ones, like little ones. You can even make little tiny, 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 itty bitty ones. And like I said, you can make the arms, you can tie them together so that they have rounded arms. You can give them long hair, you can give them short hair. And if you want to, one of the things that I like to do is do a crisscross pattern. I'll show you how to do the crisscross pattern, that's fun. So you take your string and you would tie it around the waist, and then you just crisscross to get almost like little overalls, which of course, being a person who likes overalls, I'm all about. But as you can see, you do lots of fun stuff with your dolls. And that's it for making your very own corn husk doll. And remember, the more you practice with this, the more you can make. And you can make a whole entire family. For more great ideas, check us out at Sophie-World.com. And if you like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, make sure you subscribe so you get our videos every Wednesday and Friday. For more fun stuff with nature and beyond, check us out at Sophie-World.com.